Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in here. Threads one in, and he plays one through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Eze. Great pressure, plenty of it. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And Del Piero! Now it's Pelé. He's having a go. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. An instinctive delivery. Firmly met. Has a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Varane with a definite fell there. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Kvaratskhelia proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Del Piero. Now it's Pelé. Big chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Israel have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge, and that's been intercepted. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Del Piero. Passing nice and neat. It's a good spot. Del Piero! Eze. Thailand trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's on it, can he get away? Is there any support? He might not need it. He's had a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the cutback. Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Fernandez. Rummenigge. And Mateus. Achiampong gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Del Piero. Israel are looking to go forward now. And this is Del Piero. He's got away. Hoisted it. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's been taken short. Oh, this is... Shoots! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for Israel after 45
Oh,
minutes.
the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how...
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe goes short. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. McAllister is the team's great visionary. And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass isn't the best. Driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kvaratskhelia looks to get on the end of this. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mateus. Thailand appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here, looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Kimmich got a long way forward to join the attack. Kvaratskhelia, who does have an assist to his name. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Now it's kakarot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. And that is out of play. And it's Azar. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's kakarot. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. kakarot aims beyond the defence. There's a searching pass. It's out for a goal kick. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Worth a try, but not this time.
Mbappe cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Cannavaro gets across and deals with it. Rummenigge. Pele is onto this. Goulet. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Thailand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He could be in here. Now there's a... He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. And that's a good-looking ball. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Still anyone's game. Cannavaro with the foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Israel are down to 10 men. And he's gone looking for safety. Gently done. And it's Robertson. Looking for the run. Eze gets into a good position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 22, Eze. Coming on to replace him is Number 24, Semenyo. Will be 3 minutes
Somewhat
added
off
time.
target. Very nicely done. Varane goes steaming forward.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
Can he
quickly.
latch on to this? It's a promising position. Stood up well to him there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rice wins the duel this time. He's looking wide. He's on it. Can he get a chance? Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Van der Ven. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal, he's in a great position here. Opts to... And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Del Piero, there's the shot! Goal! Israel! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Oh, important interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Rafael Varane. And it's Albertini. Passing nicely. He's had a shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
In with the challenge. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe tries from a long way out. Oh, that was close. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Searching pass he's played there. Schlotterbeck. Kamavinga. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's through here. Now can he find a finish? Nicely shaped cross. Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. Albertini. Mbappe. Kamavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Neymar. Foot in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's gone for goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Israel are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Platini. Looking for the run. Del Piero! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Platini powering forward here. Oh, well played. They've got a corner here. Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe plays it short. And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Club America are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager? Good effort from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Del Piero. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel have their third corner. And this is Del Piero. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Albertini. It's a chance, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Played out towards the right wing. Chance for a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Albertini. And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Just about within shooting range. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Looking to play him in. Neymar. Can he fit it? That's another chance. Sticks it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly...
He's having a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Camavinga has a look and plays it forward. Bout of passing here, he's going for goal! And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's being shifted off it. And that has been clubbed away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Plays it out wide. No, he's just misjudged that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's shifting. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Club America complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time.
Takes a shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pinches it off him. Rice. And the pass is intercepted.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Now it's Pele.
reglamentario.
So much time and space here. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Donadoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. Israel illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Internacional have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack.
Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. I still feel that this man, Diego Forlan, is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and...
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pato. Now it's Pato. Valencia. Now it's Forlan, played back. Saravia. Well, that looks a decent ball. Turns and goes back. Pato. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Mbappe. Still goalless at the moment. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saravia. For Gomez. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Valencia. Saravia. Nicely shaped ball. He's gone for goal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here! No, that's overhit. Gomez. Saravia. And it's Pato. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Nicely spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And we have our very first corner. Mbappe goes short. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Pele. Played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Fernandez. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Fernandez can so cleverly bypass the press. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Ball is over the line. And it's Pato. He's looking wide. It's a promising position. And that's been drilled in. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gomez. Internacional looking to pass their way through. Out towards the flank. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's their second corner of the game. Fernandez is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Forlan. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Some good work on the right flank here. Tries to play it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. That has ended up in no man's land. Pato, oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe, it's a pretty loose pass. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking for the run. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Pato. Now it's Valencia. Corner. Oh, smashing! Oh, he's hit the bar! Elects to cross. Fernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Cannavaro. Mateus. Now it's Pelé. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Valencia, and this is Forlan. Applies the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in. Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! It's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Gomez could be danger here, and he's managed to get free. He's free, he has chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Boré to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valencia. That's an excellent interception.
Internacional can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And they win it back again. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pinches it off him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gomez gets over and intercepts. Internacional finding their passes. Boré. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Knocks it into space. Internacional making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Camisa 15, camisa 29. Teremos uma substituição.
Platini. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Played into space out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's run loose here.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for...
Climbs up big! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that it's Pele! And he's really put himself on the line here. Israel with the corner. They're first. Mbappe goes short. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi. Conte. Martinez. And it's Iniesta. Can he get it through? Conte. And he's only too happy to take that back. It's Saka. Scholes. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is just caressing the ball. Shot a goal! And another try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Israel have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now it's Fernandes. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And it's Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe! Mbappe is flagged offside. Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Pele. And it's Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Scholes. And he's there to clear it. Scholes. And that looks a decent ball. Takes the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Conte. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Iniesta. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's found a way past. Pele. Hangs one in. Saliba. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Decent chance! a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Ops, and he shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Odo. Conte. To Martinez. And it's Scholes. Saka. Scholes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for the run. Saka, he's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. Del Piero. Now it's Pele. Oh, good spread. And it's Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Messi. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Odo, the man synonymous with solidity. Conte. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Saka. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Mignon sends that a long way. Iniesta. Messi. And it's Scholes. Ball played for Conte. Fernandes. Pele. And it's Del Piero. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Out to the right. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Pele. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Pele. This time, surely! Your impression so far, Jim?
Israel are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Pele. Played out to the left flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's having a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Mbappe with the short one. Turns and goes. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it. And it's Fernandez. Mateus! Should have equalised.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Messi knocks it into space. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Substitution for Israel. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 10, Del Piero.
That is Conte.
Number 5, Pele.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 18,
Nice interception, well timed.
Coming on the
Time
field,
is running out here.
number
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 3, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6, Adriano.
It's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Threads one in, and that's a dangerous ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a good ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty prompt. Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. Mateus. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident.
He's having a shot! And that has been cleared. Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Pelé. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Up he goes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fernandez. Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rummenigge. Fernandez conjures time and space where few can. He's in space and looking for options. Israel are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cannavaro. They've got to be quick to recover this. He shifted it to the flank. Fernandez. Mateus. Cannavaro. Check with the clearance. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sensational save! And he can clear it away. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And back to the goalkeeper. Check, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added up. Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's on it, can he get away? And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The second half then, just getting going.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is great defending, so alert. It's an early cross. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pele. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Batistuta. Pele. Has crossed into the... Oh, what a claw! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Rafael Varane. Batistuta could move up a gear here. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rummenigge looking to add to his goal, gets into some space. That's an excellent interception. Fernandez does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vitinha, and it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Israel. Number 25. Number 3. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 5. Pele. Coming on the field. Number 6.
Just eases him off the ball.
Adriano.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Number 20.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. This is the time you need that pace.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans...
He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Great defending, strong and determined. He could be in here. Shot a goal! Off the post! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Adriano has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Pato. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Simons. He's free. Kaká! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Has been indicated.
Oh, he climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution for Israel. Number 4.
Israel have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Coming on the field, number
Time
17,
added on will be
Rudiger.
2
Number
minutes.
2,
Good play on the left-hand side here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Kaká. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel with the corner, they're first. Mbappe with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Israel have their second corner now. Mbappe plays it short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pelé. And it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out. Correct. That's going to go a long way. Rummenigge. Oh, that's nice. Rummenigge! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it...
And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Look at the space, hits a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good steal, he just read it. Good work on the right flank here. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Foden. Rummenigge. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Turns and goes. Shot a goal! Great effort, but no way through. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. He's on it. Can he get away? Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. And they've got a throw. Vasco da Gama trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Looking for the run. Foden. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Azar. Camavinga, now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gomez makes the interception. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, super ball! He's having a shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce. They were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Camisa 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Pelé. Here's a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Van
acréscimo.
Dijk. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Has a look and plays it forward. Has a shot! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Para Israel.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Israel really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Israel go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky... And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Pele! Azar. Camavinga. And it's Ribery. Ter Stegen clears. And that's another good win of the ball. Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the right. So what can they make of this? Fernandez conjures time and space where few can. Israel looking to pass their way through. Pele receives... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, this looks sharp. And that's a chance! And he's there to get it away. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Tries a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vasco da Gama get themselves back into contention.
But we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold, nicely worked. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Israel are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Pele. That's a good ball out wide. He's tried one! And that would have won it.
Mateus has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Camisa 15.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 13.
Mbappe goes short. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Flings in across.
Well played and well cleared.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Iniesta.
Vasco da Gama really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary. Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's really well cleared. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Played into space.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Israel are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ended up in no man's land. Eric Garcia. It's Camavinga. Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pass is just off target. Eric Garcia. Now it's Messi.
Great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. That is good strength. Israel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. And here's Dani Olmo. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's in a great position here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eric Garcia. All the way back. Eric Garcia. Rummenigge does well to get it back. Great chance! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol de Israel, convertido en el
A
minuto
momentary
30.
lapse, mercilessly
Número
exploited.
5.
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a promising position. Quick look, then plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Not the most accurate pass. Eric Garcia. Van Nistelrooy. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He rises! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking here to chip it through. Shot at goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Rafael Varane. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Olmo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Czech gets rid without sophistication. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Alexander-Arnold. Eric Garcia. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Israel really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Israel have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No way he was going to be out-muscled. The ball has bounced... Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Gol de Israel.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And he's worked it through. Rummenigge. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
River Plate are looking to play on the counter here. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Pelé. He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Eric Garcia. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Olmo. And here's Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
Batistuta! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? Played into the... Van Nistelrooy! Against the crossbar. Out of play for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Howson. Upamecano. Batistuta. Looking for the run. Good effort from distance. He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the ball is out of play. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Batistuta. Some good work on the right flank here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. It's Pele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Cambio.
Albertini goes short. Shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. Israel have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.